Morning, Steve Freed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, it's Wednesday overnight. The trade volume a little bit down. Wheat's up on talk that Russia may restrict exports to certain countries. There also might be some quality issues. Wire services report that Russia might be trying to protect their domestic supplies given some of the higher prices in food because of the sanctions against them. Corn and soybeans are a little bit higher. Yesterday we saw a pretty big break in the bean market. The number one feature was that we saw an increase in Brazil farmers selling, and number two was the Chinese delegation signed contracts to buy only 1 million tons of U.S. beans for 14 and 15. They'll probably import 31 million tons of U.S. beans from the United States, and the guess was they were going to sign contracts between 2 and 4 million tons. So we'll watch export sales numbers tomorrow and see how much sales we did last week, both in corn, beans, and wheat. As far as weather is concerned, South America is fine. Argentina is turning a little dry. U.S. weather is normal temps and normal to low precip, which should be helping logistics for the most part. We'll be watching the water level on the river system to see if that's an issue. As far as the other news, pretty quiet. Friday we get a private estimates of U.S. 2014 acres and a first guess by a private company of the winter wheat acres for 2015. Their corn acres numbers are a little bit lower than USDA. Their bean acres are a little bit higher than USDA, and their wheat acres for next year is about unchanged from this year, but a little bit more hard red and a little bit less soft red. So we'll see how all those numbers kind of pan out. January 12th, big day for the USDA when they come out with final crop numbers last year. Try to incorporate some of these acreage unknowns on the planted acres, final yields, D1 stocks, and also the first estimate for the March, for the 2015 winter wheat crop. So seeing some farmers pick up some of the cash sales, both for 14 and 15 corn, bean, and wheat crops on this bounce, and rewarding this rally that we've seen so far late in this 2014 campaign. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day, and remember, with this social media, you can interact with us by asking questions on this video. So please, if you have any questions, ask us and we'll get right back to you.